Hey guys, welcome to another at Ping. Let's get started with some questions here. First one says, good day, Mr. Pingree. Berm Shredder here again with another question thought. Just wondering why all of a sudden VitalMX, Swap Moto, Motocross Action are doing reviews of trail bikes. I'm aware that they are indeed dirt motorcycles, but if I wanted to know about a trail bike, Dirt Bike Magazine, Dirt Rider Magazine, Cycle News, as well as others have that segment covered. What's next? Harleys, e-mountain bikes, electric lawnmowers, horses? Personally, I don't get it. Are there dollar signs involved? Product favoritism? If it's going to be an MX site magazine as advertised, shouldn't it stay that way? Thanks for the great, honest opinions. Cheers, Paul Munt. Paul, that's a weird take, dude. I can't imagine being that singularly focused that it upsets you that there's related content on the site, on any site. You know, if you've never gone out and ridden some trail bikes, you should. They're fun. Go do a single track trail ride with your buddies in the hills. You know, go ride some flat track. Go do a hill climb. Go try some different stuff. I think you're missing out. Dirt bikes are fun in all kinds of shapes and forms. Pit bikes, yes, e-mountain bikes, all of it. It's fun. So if you've got something lodged in your rear end, pull it out and go have some fun on some different kinds of dirt bikes. There's all kinds of fun stuff out there. And if you don't want to watch it, just don't click on it. It's all free content to you. So I'm scratching my head over here. I appreciate the letters though. I hope that you go out and try something new, man. I think you surprise yourself. All right, next one comes from, it just says soft landing. Says, Ping, now that ECU mapping has changed the game as far as power delivery goes, when are the manufacturers going to start using electronics to improve suspension performance? Mountain bike, UTV, and four-wheel off-road racing equipment already is using active suspension technology, e.g. Fox suspension live valve. If a 6,000-pound, 140-mile-an-hour trophy truck with 30 inches of suspension travel uses it, I'm pretty sure it can handle the rigors of MX and SX. When are WP, Showa, and Kayaba going to join the party? Regards, soft landings. I don't think it's a case of them not being able to do it technologically. I think that the reason that there's been a holdout on that, or maybe they haven't adopted it, is cost. You know, you got to be real careful what you wish for in this sport. You know, we always talk about, oh, we want the sport to get bigger, we want this or that. Well, yeah, okay, so we gain some fans maybe, but then what happens to the soul of the sport and the culture? And in this case, go back to four strokes. Man, we used to be able to pick up a bike pretty cheap. A kid could mow some lawns for a summer, do a paper route, do some odd jobs, wash cars, and buy his first bike. You're not doing that anymore. They're 10 grand, you know, and now you want to start throwing trick suspension stuff on there. You're just going to bump the cost up even more, man. And it's not going to make racing any better. Is it going to make you a faster rider? No. You know, these bikes today are insane. We don't need more technology. In my opinion, we need less. So I'm totally fine that they haven't gone that route. There's a lot more that they could do. I mean, if they wanted to put pneumatic valves in these things, they could. I don't want to go in that route because we're already too expensive. That's my opinion. But like I said, if you think Kayaba and Showa don't have that technology, you're nuts. They can. They just choose not to because probably the manufacturer's like, yeah, we don't need that much cost built into the bike. It's already too much. So anyway, thank you for the letter. Appreciate it. Last one comes from Marcus. It says, Ping, I've seen a couple different places that Evgeny Bobrychev, Russian Bob, was here in the States and planning on racing some nationals. However, since the conflict in Ukraine began, he has been banned from competing. I find that very hard to believe, but it seems to be true based on what I found. Who is making these decisions, and why in the world would they punish a rider who clearly has nothing to do with what's going on over there? It's complete insanity, which is par for the course lately. Wondering your thoughts, Marcus Tomlin. So I saw this just today, and I thought I had the same reaction you did, Marcus. Like, Russian Bob isn't out there lobbing grenades into Kiev. He's not, you know, driving a tank across the border. He has nothing to do with that. Like, this is the most ridiculous, asinine, grandstanding, posturing bullshit that I've ever heard. Why in the world would you punish this guy who's a million miles away from anything political over there that's going on? It's insanity. It's the kind of stuff that just drives me nuts. It would have been a lot of fun to see him come over here and do some rounds. He's probably past his prime, but still a great rider, a lot of history over there in the GPs, and it would have been fun to have him here. This is insane. If it's the AMA, it sounds like it's the AMA following the FIM's lead. Shame on them. I don't know if they think it makes them look cool and strong, standing up for you. Stay out of it. Just stay out of the baloney. There's so much political crap going on over there. It's dirt bikes. Like, why are you getting involved? It's insane. So I'm on the same page you are. It appears to be true. I've hunted around the best I can, and it sounds like the FIM is the one that took a stand, and the AMA is backing it, which is lame. I'm so embarrassed that our people got involved at all. It's ridiculous. It's kind of like a new low, in my opinion, for those two organizations, and that's a pretty tall bar, or low bar in this case. So hopefully it gets turned around. I don't know what else to say, man. I'm kind of just speechless about it. And would have been great to see him here. So feel bad for him, and see what happens. Thank you for the letter. I appreciate it. Guys, always fun. I like doing these. So send in your questions, and I'll answer them. Honestly, you might like it, you might not, but you're going to get the honest truth. We'll see you next week.